Hey there everyone, welcome back, and today I've got an internet base here which seems to have popped up quite a bit just here very recently, but we took it down and I'm going to show you guys how we did that. So let's go and get into that base. Okay, so here's the base, and I'm sure you guys have seen it by now. And before we get into this base, full credit for this attack plan goes to my clanmate Chitan in WHF. He's the one who finally showed us how to take this base down. We discussed different plans on this base for what seems like forever, but he came up with this plan, we executed it, and it worked perfectly. So what you want to do with this base, you can see here the army I have trained. It's a kill squad hogs. We're going to start off with a couple of wizards. We want to funnel some of the outer storages first. We're going to get the jump spell. You drop the spells first. You drop in a jump, a rage, and a poison for the CC. Drop in, basically send in your kill squad as quickly as you can. It's going to go in. You want to get an early warden ability to block those scatter shot hits off of your yetis and your bowlers. And then a second rage in the town hall area. When everything starts hopping the wall, you'll set your siege barracks over here, and then you try to hold off on the RC when the hogs start coming out of the siege barracks, and then you'll start the hogs over here from the other side, and everything will kind of come together. So let's see how this works out. Okay, so I'm taking a few seconds here. I've got the wizards down. That one actually started on the camp, not a big deal. It will go over, take down the storage as well. This one over here, the wizard did start on the storage, so that one will go down a little more quickly. Alright, so let's speed that up just a little bit. Okay, so the storages are going down. Now you want to start the poison spell. Jump spells in, rages in. Here come the first two ice golems. That's going to tank some of the initial damage. And then heroes, bowlers, yetis, everything going in. And then they're going to go in, get those scatter shots taken down. CC's down. Enemy queen, king, they're going to go down as well. There's the second rage spell on the inside. The bowler bounces are activating the town hall, so they do need to get in there, get that town hall taken down. So the king's going to hop the wall. They're getting that area cleared out. The siege barracks did come in as well. So the P.E.K.K.A. and the wizards, they're going to be working down this side, getting some of those defenses taken down before the hog riders come out. So everything's kind of going through now. That whole area over here around the town hall is completely taken down. Now we just have to wait on the hogs, and this is, you do want to be a little bit patient because you want to try and keep your hogs in this upper area. You don't want to send too much down here. So here come the hog riders from the siege barracks, and then the hog riders from the camps are coming in through the top. You want to make sure you heal this area. You do have the bomb tower and the wizard tower there, plus the eagle is still up, and the eagle is going to be putting shots right there as well. So a lot of splash damage. There's a giant bomb as well. The traps will probably be a bit different on the base, because that's one thing people do like to change around. But still, you definitely want to heal there. I have a heal in the core. That's for this wizard tower up here. And of course, the multi-inferno. There's the tornado trap there. A couple more giant bombs over here where the eagle was. So I get my last heal spell there as they work through this area. And then they're going to work through the single. Just a couple of defenses left. And of course, once the last heal spell goes down, get your minions and wizards, whatever cleanup troops you have left in your camps. You want to get them down, because if you don't get them down, time could become an issue as the hogs start to wrap around and do cleanup. So all the defenses are down. It's just a matter of cleanup. We will speed up the end of this. And I did actually come against this base one more time, so we're going to take a look at another example before I wrap up this video. Okay, so here's the base that came up again. This is over in one of WHF's event clans. We're just over here doing worse, trying to level it up, so a bunch of us have farming accounts that we're using to war. But this thing came up again, and I was like, I want to try doing that same attack again. But right away you notice there are some things that have been moved around, although it is ideally the same thing. First of all three infernos are set to single, which is actually better for the hog riders moving through that area. The biggest thing is how you start out. I noticed the archer towers are going to be able to reach the wizard, so I can't do the same wizard entry as I did before, because they won't be able to get those storages down. Same thing over here. Archer towers are going to make that not work. The other thing is, you don't want to drop the poison right off the bat like before, because the clan castle is moved back. Same thing with the scatter shot, so you can hold on to the warden's ability just a little bit longer as well. So those were the adjustments I made to suit these adjustments on the base, basically. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look at this attack. We'll play it through. Ideally, though, it's pretty much the same strategy because it's still pretty much the same base. But instead of wizards, I got baby dragons. I also found that the Teslas are down here too. So that does make things a little more difficult. Baby dragons working through the storages on each side. And there's another Tesla on that side as well. One of these storages doesn't go down completely. I think it might be this one over here for whatever reason. That one went down and then this one somehow stayed up even though they had the same amount of baby dragons on them. But there's the rage spell for the early troops. I go ahead and send in the ice golems, yetis, king and queen, and warden. So there they go. Bowlers are going to be coming in. There they are. So everything's going to move in just as before. I do lose a little bit this time. The king wanders off to the left. The yetis wander over to that storage that didn't go down. I probably could have invested just a little bit more and make sure that storage went down and get the yetis inside. That would have made this hit better. And if this were a max base, I would have needed that adjustment. But everything, well, not everything, but a lot of the kill squad is inside with the town hall. The town hall is going to go down. Initially, I was a little bit worried about that not going down, but I do have the queen in there, and I still have the ward in there as well. And now I do have these siege barracks in. It's about halfway down, and then I'm going to be sending the RC in just like before. So all of the adjustments were at the beginning part of the attack. Everything else should be pretty much identical. One thing that worries me a lot is that scattershot didn't go down, so I was definitely thinking about that when this attack was going on. So here come the RC and the hogs out of the CC, and then the rest of the hogs out of the camps just like last time. This group of hogs is going to go right to that scattershot, so I dropped that same heal over here but a little bit lower. I was kind of hoping those hogs would move up that way, but I didn't see the sweeper initially when I dropped that there. So the other heal up here, and then I need to drop that other one right there in the middle as well. So I am out of heals quite a bit earlier than last time, it seems like. But the hogs, they're still moving through. They don't have to deal with that multi-inferno, but they do have that pesky wizard tower up there that just doesn't want to go down, it seems like. But they're moving through a lot of ground skellies in this one as well. I don't recall so many ground skellies in the last attack, but I could be wrong. But that is why the Royal Champion's in there. She's getting those taken down, so they're not going to be an issue. And I am getting through all the defenses. The Hog Riders, just a couple of them left. It looks like one or two may have split off here and there, but the hogs did get a little bit thin. But at the end, I was able to push through all the defenses. And then, of course, I had my cleanup troops on the back end, had my wizards moving through, and I was able to pick up the triple again. So yeah, if you come across this base, I am confident that you can put together this attack, and then if you run this attack just like that, maybe make a few adjustments like I did, if you need to. If it looks just like the first one, then you can just copy that army, run it the same way I did, and you're not going to have any troubles taking down this base. I hope this helps. Let me know if it does down in the comments below, and if you liked it, be sure to hit me with that thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos, be sure to click that subscribe button. Thank you guys for stopping by, and I'll see you all next time.